Ayan, so magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Ako po si Captain Mark Lester, Katunggal, Philippine Army Reserve. Nais ko lang i-share sa inyo yung aking journey kung paano ako naging isang commission officer sa Reserve Force ng Philippine Army. At hahatiin ko ang aking sharing through this video into 3 parts. So the first part is going to be about my main reason kung bakit ako sumali. This is the most essential and important part na gusto ko sana i-share dyan sa mga interested na maging part ng Reserve Force. May it be in the Philippine Army, in the Philippine Air Force, or Philippine Navy. Yung second part naman, ang gagawin natin, I will provide an overview about the process, no? Doon sa pag-a-apply. Kailangan nating mag-apply para maging part tayo dito sa Reserve Force ng Philippine Army. At ang isi-share ko na third and final part is going to be about deployment. So when I use the term deployment, ang ibig kong sabihin, what will happen next or after na maging isang ganap ka na member or commission officer ng Reserve Force, Philippine Army. So I will share my experiences, I will share my personal journey. I would assume that you are interested towards becoming part of it. Siguro nag-apply ka na or mag-a-apply pa lang, ready na ang mga documents mo. I hope this content will provide you helpful information about it. Ginagawa natin ito for educational purposes only. I hope this will help you, and again, this is a 3-part content. So, yung first part, pag-uusapan natin ngayon dito. Yung second part, at saka yung third part, nasa description yung links. You can visit it. And also, you can visit my channel for other contents. And I hope this will be helpful to you and will be enlightening to you as you move along with your next steps towards becoming members of the Reserve Force of Philippine Army. Okay, so like I said, ang first part ng aking video will be about the purpose, the reason kung bakit ako nag-decide na mag-join sa Reserve Force. I'm calling this my motivation. Ano yung passion? Ano yung story behind my decision kung bakit ako nag-join? So, I would like to take you back in 2016. It was the very first time that I learned about this endeavor, no? So, hindi ko pa siya nadinig back then. Kasi back in my college days or years, hindi ROTC yung aking NSTP na in-enroll. So, ang in-enroll ko is CWTS. So, at that time, back in 2016, when I first heard it, hindi ako naging interested right away. Hindi ko siya masyadong naintindihan kasi because at that time, I was not informed properly about it. Yung initial information na na-receive ko lang is pwede daw maging parte ng Reserve Force ang isang licensed professionals. So meron kasi tayong different groups na tinatawag, no? These are like categories kung saan ka pwede ika-categorize as an applicant. So in my case, because I am a college graduate, I am an employee, in terms of my group, in terms of my category, qualified ako na maging isang commission officer. So later, i-discuss natin, no, kung ano ba yung commission officer in a nutshell. So presently, or currently, I am a teacher. So in my school, I am exposed to community works kasi the institution that I am currently or presently connected with is heavily involved in community works o yung tinatawag nating community engagement programs or community extension services. So it was when I got a parang sense of fulfillment when joining such activities. no? It was also along the way when I watched the documentary about Matteo Guidicelli. Doon sa kanyang documentary na ang tinatawag, ang title, if I'm not mistaken, is Ranger Z. So Ranger G is a documentary about Matteo Guidicelli's journey in his endeavor doon sa Scout Ranger training course na kanyang tinapos. I would say that it was an eye-opener in my case. Madami ako na-realize and madami ako natutunan doon sa kanyang training. Of course, I did not undergo the same training, by the way, but it was more of the lessons and the insights that I got after watching the documentary. So it was, I believe, in 2019 when I got to watch the documentary. So bigla ako naging curious about it, and I recall what I learned back in 2016 regarding it, because it was then I am getting information about Reserve Force, Reserve Command, Reservists, etc. So I also conducted my personal research about it and realized the purpose and the role of reservists in our country. Nag-research pa ako, I asked the right people about it, and eventually I got to decide na magjo-join ako. So I initially asked about the requirements and the qualifications, and fortunately pasok ako lahat except for one qualifications. Doon sa one qualification, except for one qualification, which is dapat yung applicant may basic military training siya. ROTC is already a basic military training. And unfortunately, gaya ng na-share ko, hindi ako nakapag-ROTC back in college days. I had to think about it again because I only have two options. The first option is to undergo BCMT, or Basic Citizen Military Training. That will require me to undergo a 45-day training. At least that's what I know back then. Yung second option naman is to take ROTC. So yung BCMT na option, hindi siya practical sa akin because I am an employee. So I cannot file for a leave from work for 45 days straight for my extra endeavor kasi hindi naman siya part sa work ko. So meaning I decided to choose the second option. So I enrolled ROTC. I took the course, Military Science 1 and Military Science 2. So that's one whole school year because I need to get the certificate. I need to get the serial number. Kasi when you graduate ROTC program, you will get to have your serial number. So right away, you will be part of the standby reserve. Unless you will participate to activities from your community defense center and be part of the Red Reserve. So yung part na to, yung main point ko sa part na to is really more on your passion and more on your motivation. I need to emphasize that because I heard a lot of people getting interested to joining the Reserve Force only for the benefit of wearing the uniform or for prestige. When you join the Reserve Force and when you are able or authorized to wear the uniform, ma'am and sir, meron po tayong responsibilities as soon as we get to wear the uniforms. And also, the application process po will take, in my experience, years. So sa akin, before I got the order, it took me for about almost 3 years, including the ROTC enrollment. So it will require patience and determination, no? And also additional expenses yon because the Philippine Army will not reimburse it. In other words, it is a full voluntary work. So So it is driven from your desire to share your talents, to share your time, to share your skills and your expertise, to share yourself to your country and respond to the needs of our country and become a reservist. Kailangan andun yung spirit ng volunteerism. So, kailangan mo ng determination na i-finish yung inyong process. Okay? So, yun na. In a nutshell, ang aking point, again, is please, if you have not found the passion or the spirit of volunteerism, or kung ginagawa mo lang siya for personal gain, I would suggest you don't join. No? So, kailangan you arrive to the point wherein you get to respond ba within yourself na importante yung patriotism, importante yung pag-volunteer, regardless of the requirements. Okay? So, I guess yun lang ang aking gusto na i-share. Again, yung part 2 natin is I will provide or share a short overview of the entire application process. I have other videos in my channel. You can check it about about affairs in the reserve force. You can check it. So I will only share overview. So I don't think I can share all the details item per item because that will be lengthy, no? But I will do my very best to give you at least the main the essentials. I hope you learned something today. Sana po nakatulong itong video na ito. If you have questions, comment it. I will try to respond to it as soon as I can. And again, you can check my channel for other videos. Doon po sa mga nagkaroon ng insight, doon po sa mga nagkaroon ng passion to help extend your services, your time for the country. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. Take care, God bless, stay safe, at sana po ayos po tayong lahat.